Hi everyone, Ken Wink here for the market commentary for January 2025. First off, we want to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays to everyone. Thank you so much for being a client. We look forward to working with you in 2025. 2024 was a great year, and we'll do everything we can to make 2025 a great year as well. Everyone's question right now when it comes to the stock market is, will Santa Claus deliver, and what does 2025 look like? As of December 23rd, it's been a negative month for the stock market. The S&P 500 is negative. The Russell 2000 is down 7.9%. The Dow's down 4.61%. Even bonds, aggregate bond index is down 2.26%. So is this a time to panic? Past performance cannot predict future performance, but we don't believe this is a time to panic yet. History says that the market's positive about 77% of the time during the Santa Claus rally period, so that could potentially give us a year-end rally or a little bump here as December comes to a close and January comes at us. There are three things that we're going to be paying particular attention to over the next month. Again, past performance cannot predict future performance, but these indicators are worth looking at. So the first one is the Santa Claus rally period. So the Santa Claus rally period is the last 5 days of December and then the first 2 trading days of January. So we're going to look at whether those are positive or negative. Second thing we're going to look at is the first 5 days of January. So just see what the market did the first 5 market days, see whether they were positive or negative. And then lastly, the whole month of January, just looking at whether that month's performance is positive or negative. So according to the Stock Market Almanac, if all 3 of those time periods are positive, the calendar year has been positive 90% of the time in the past 50 years. So again, past performance can't predict future performance, but we'll be watching closely to see how it all plays out, because sometimes rules of thumb like this, they become a self-fulfilling prophecy because just so many people follow them. From 1928 until the year 2020, the stock market has typically gone up in the year after a presidential election if the incumbent party loses. So if the incumbent party lost, the stock market typically goes up 8.6%. We know President Trump sometimes has a way of rocking the boat, which some people are fans of and some people are not. So maybe historical rules don't apply as much as normal, but looking at nearly 100 years worth of data, the data says it should be a positive year in 2025. We'll see what happens. On January 20th, 2025, President Trump will be inaugurated. We are initially going to focus on tariffs and government spending. So there's a chance we see widespread tariffs all over the world, or no new tariffs at all. And it all depends on whether or not our trading partners basically comply with President Trump's requests. When it comes to government spending, this is something that's been highly politicized so far this year. There's a new government department that's been created, the DOGE department. We believe that government spending has to be cut. Our national debt is completely out of control. If government spending is not reduced, it could have an extremely negative long-term effect on our economy. We believe the government is wasteful. Everyone's heard those old stories about the government paying $500 for a toilet. Here are some facts. The Pentagon has failed every single audit for the last 7 years. So 7 audits, 7 failures, hundreds of billions of dollars each year that they just have no idea where it went. The U.S. national debt is going up by $1 trillion roughly every 100 days. And the average portion of the U.S. national debt per taxpayer is up to $271,000. So if you take our national debt and divide it by every single taxpayer in America, to cover the debt, we'd each have to chip in $271,000. It's just so much debt, you can't even wrap your mind around it. So we're hopeful that government spending will get slashed in ways to eliminate waste, basically, at the end of the day. If we can make one prediction for the next 12 months, it's going to be that we'll most likely have increased volatility in the stock market, both up and down. This is why we recommend managed portfolios. Our goal is to look at them every single day and review independent research every single day and determine what benefits our clients the most. Within our managed portfolios, if we think the market's going to drop, we will reduce risk automatically. And if things are looking really good, then we'll actually increase risk in certain circumstances. If you'd like to learn more or see what you're in, if you're already a client, just give us a call and we'd be happy to discuss it with you. If we haven't spoken in a while, we'd love to have a review meeting with you. Let us know if you have any updates on your family or your finances. Just give us a call at 586-226-2100 to schedule a review meeting. We'd also really appreciate it if you hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube page. On behalf of Bob Wink, Ken Wink, Jim Wink, Zach Backner, James Baldwin, and Daniel Ladzinski, thanks so much for watching. Happy New Year.
Summit Financial.
Working with people you trust.